What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to an episode of Sports All Day. For this channel, we do talk about, the hot topics in the sports world all day. So, man, you can get a video about sports from me any time of the day. You know what I'm saying? It might be 4 in the morning or it might be 8 o'clock at night. We talk sports all day. And for this video, we will be discussing, Deion Sanders and the Jackson State football team. So I would like to say this, man. When the season first started, I made a video about Jackson State. You know what I'm saying? And now that their season over, I'm just coming back, and make another video, about Jackson State, man. I was supposed to, stay consistent, and made videos throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? But, sometimes, we fall short sometimes, and I guess, the Jackson State football team, they've been playing so lights out. You know what I'm saying? They've been so exciting and entertaining that, I forgot, I'm supposed to be, broadcasting on their performance this season. So, I like to say this, man. Congratulations to the Jackson State Tigers, for finishing 11-0. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, they will be playing in a bowl game. They had a couple, players selected to, some all-star games. So, man, the Jackson State football team, had an impressive, season this year. And they went undefeated. Okay. So, the Jackson State football team, man, they had a pretty, impressive season. But, what I really want to talk about, is Deion Sanders, man, and where would Deion Sanders, be, after this year? Because right now, it's talks that Deion Sanders, he's talking to 2 schools right now about taking over, the head coach position, for next year. And I just got a whole lot to say about, that situation. First I want to say this, man, before Deion Sanders came to Jackson State, nobody would give Deion Sanders a job as a head coach. He went to a lot of job interviews. He interviewed for a lot of positions at schools, and nobody would give Deion Sanders a job. So Deion Sanders said, "Hey, I'm finna come to Jackson State, man, and see can I make, this program, something great." And that's what Deion Sanders did. Came to Jackson State, and so far, all eyes, most eyes have been on Jackson State football team. You know what I'm saying? Now, after he only been there for 2 years, man. I was hoping, we can get at least 5 years out of Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying? Just to see, what the program could be. And he been there only 2 years, man. And, that's all you hear about, Deion Sanders, all season long, you heard about Deion Sanders in Power 5. Power 5 this, Power 5 that. Deion Sanders will have a Power 5 offer, next year. I'm talking about from so many coaches, so many, big names in the sports world, And I want to know this, why do people, throw out that Power 5, and Deion Sanders moving to a Power 5 school when it comes to Jackson State football? Like, why don't they just monitor, the success of Jackson State football without bringing up, the Power 5 and, Deion Sanders leaving? And another thing that baffles me is, why are people so interested in Deion Sanders leaving Jackson State football? You know what I'm saying? Like me, I sit back and I see everything that Deion Sanders have done with the Jackson State football, from just rearranging everything, getting the players to buy into the program, just the facilities and everything that he's done to Jackson State football. Like, I really would like to see, how good Jackson State can become, with, him getting, better recruits, with him landing, the #1 recruit in the nation, Travis Hunter. Like, man, I really would like to see, can Jackson State become, one of them programs to the point where, they're playing and competing with teams like Alabama and Georgia and Florida and Florida State, with not just competing against them, but actually, beating them. Like, I would really like to see that, man. But I ain't gonna say it seemed like it. People are, like, they are trying to get Deion Sanders out of Jackson State. They're trying to get Deion Sanders out of Jackson State. It almost feel like to the point where, they're gonna make schools hire him. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna make schools hire Deion Sanders. They will go that far, to make schools, hire Deion Sanders, then, just to let Deion Sanders stay at Jackson State and do his thing. And man, like, things like that really, like, make me think, what if Deion Sanders just stay at Jackson State? Why won't why won't you just stay at Jackson State, Deion? Is it a money thing? Is it just, you just used to, the top notch? Like, Deion, why won't you just stay at Jackson State, man? Like, just to give my opinion on the situation, if I was Deion, I don't think I would go to a Power 5. If I was Deion, man, I would try to build. I wouldn't leave Jackson State until I beat a Power 5 school. Until I'm playing again and beating Power 5 school. Then I would leave Jackson State. You know what I'm saying? Like, then I would leave Jackson State. I think that's what Deion got to do, man. I think that's what Deion got to do, man. He got to get Jackson State to a point where they are beating Power 5 schools, and then he can leave. Like, right now, he can't leave. He can't leave right now. Yeah, Jackson State good, but I still don't think they can compete against with Power 5 schools. And we really don't know if Deion really is a good coach or not. You know what I'm saying? Because, with the talent that Deion is getting, I think he's supposed to, dominate HBCUs. You know what I'm saying? With the talent that he's getting, I feel like he's supposed to dominate HBCUs. So that's what I think, man. I think, Deion Sanders should stay at Jackson State. until he's at the point where he's competing and beating Power 5 schools. Then if I were him, I would leave. But you know, they're trying to get Deion Sanders. There's a reason why they're trying so hard to get Deion Sanders out of Texas State. You know, and sometimes, man, I hope Deion Sanders got to go against the grain sometimes, man. Because, you know, sometimes long term is better than temporary. But, yeah, that's all I got for this video, man. You know, I want to hear what y'all got to think, man. Y'all see this video. Y'all welcome to comment, you know what I'm saying? Leave your opinion. Let me know what you think about the situation, man. Why y'all think they trying so hard, you know, to get Deion Sanders up out of Jackson State, man? Y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, you comment. And I see y'all guys in that video. Y'all.